How's it going? We got another shopping center to kind of explore in the darkness of night. This place is a little bit interesting. It's right up the street from East Valley Institute of Technology. We're not going to be going that far down, but at least we'll be taking a look at the shopping center, an area that's right next to it. This place has kind of gone through like a weird, slow burn over time. You know, it used to be really popular here. There used to be a lot of stores and a lot of stuff here, but now it's just not so much anymore. It's kind of fallen down, but we'll take a walk around and look. A lot of the parking lot on the other side is dark. I guess that side doesn't pay for nighttime lights, while this side does. We're going to walk around and take a look. Let's go. Lots of police sounds right now. That's not good. Responding to something critical. Alright. Where to start first? Something that we might need is a light. Let's get the back open here. We're going to take a look. See if I can grab my light. It's a lot darker here than I thought it was. See if I can't find my light. I need a light to find my light. There's my light. Okay, continuing on. Hopefully it's charged. Yep, it looks charged. Get my keys and lock up again. Alright, let's take a walk. We're going to look this way first. Into the darkness. Readjust my light here so I can hold it in my hand. It's designed to go on my head, but I'm not going to put it on there. I don't know how well Osmo's going to work in this area here. This shopping center here holds the standard restaurant supply store. It's probably one of the best restaurant supply stores that we have around here. They sell a lot of like equipment to make food. Like you can get pizza trays in there. You can get even pizza ovens. They're dealers of like actual commercial grade restaurant equipment. And it's pretty cool. I was in there one time looking for a Turbo Chef. That's the special microwave oven slash toaster oven-y thing that Subway has to make their hot sandwiches. Not sure how well this is coming out through the camera here, because it's pretty dark over here. We're going to try to keep the light off as much as possible. Don't want to draw attention to myself, pretty much. This is all in the public side area, so it shouldn't be any issue with me being out here. Just don't know about running into somebody that might just be out here. Looks like their sign is flickering a little bit. They always got deals on used restaurant equipment. They kind of buy and sell and deal. You can get new stuff, used stuff, and a whole bunch of other things. It's kind of cool. This restaurant over here, it's hard to see it, is Bistro 13, I think. Yeah, this is Bistro 13. A long time ago, this used to be a Fazoli's. Like when I was a younger kid. It's since then rebranded to Bistro 13. This is actually owned by the East Valley Institute of Technology, or EVIT. And they actually do like restaurant schoolwork in here. Like at EVIT, you can actually go there for restaurant training, line cooking and stuff like that. So this restaurant here is actually designed to, I think it opens up like once or twice a week, which allows the students to actually attempt to make food and stuff for actual real customers. So it gets you kind of in the mode of actually owning and operating a restaurant. So it allows you to kind of get restaurant management experience and to try out new foods. You know, they practice making certain types of foods. Gotta double check all my stuff still recording. Here it is. Alright. I don't know how close we can get to this place without setting off warnings and stuff. Last thing I want to do is be surrounded by police officers in the middle of a parking lot. It's very quiet. You might be able to hear a faint buzz of the sign. Sounds like the lights might also be buzzing as well. It's a really big store. This actually used to be a Walmart a long time ago. When it was first built here, this used to just be a dirt lot with like farming fields, and once everything kind of started popping up here, they put a Walmart here. I believe Eva has always been over there, but it might not have been as big as it was back in the days. So this used to be a Walmart. It kind of has that Walmart shape to it, like with the red bollards out front. Just the overall size of the store. It's a pretty massive shop. But there is a lot of equipment in there for restaurant supply stuff. The Fry's has always been there to my recollection. Well, not always, but this all used to be farm fields a long time ago. But once all this stuff popped up, like everything all popped up at once. Most of this stuff started really going down after Mesa Riverview was developed, which is just to the north of here, around Rio Salado Parkway. You can kind of see the garden section of the old Walmart. Now it's used to store a whole bunch of equipment. We're gonna hang a little bit to the wide left over here. There's one of those little police lot spotter unit things, and I want to not cause that thing to alarm. I'm not sure what the range on that thing is, but we're about to find out. So you have Fry's Food and Drug. It's one of our common shop stores that we have here for food. It's a grocery store. It also has a drugstore in it, so you can get your prescriptions filled. I don't know what this yellow crate is in the middle of the road over here. I think it's a fence blocking something. Somebody must have hit one of the lamps. It's dark in this area too. Let's see. Is this a restaurant here? I can't remember. I think that this used to be Del Taco. Yeah. Now it's some sort of Metro T-Mobile store. There's people in the cars over there. So this here used to be Del Taco. Fun thing was, I used to go to eat it back when I was in high school. And one of our videos actually, because I was in the video production department over there, learning video production and broadcasting. And one of our videos actually won us an award in the place, and it got us a special like lifetime card coupon, 20% off to the Del Taco that was over here. I used that quite a lot, but now they've been replaced by T-Mobile and they've closed down, so it's not useful anymore. Sad. But it was nice being able to just walk over there and get something and get 20% off for it. You know, going to get a milkshake or some french fries and a taco for some reason. You would never think that that stuff would go together, but it actually works pretty fine. Can't tell if they're laughing or crying. Over here you have Rent-A-Center. This place is really fallen out of style. It used to be big back when I was little. What it is exactly, it's like a place where you can actually go to rent furniture and like large TVs and stuff like that for events you might be having. So you can like long-term rent it for like a few bucks a week or something like that. Back in the day, it used to be like if you wanted a sofa or something like that, or to have decent or nice kind of furniture, you would do that. 4 to 6 months, same as cash. You can rent appliances, TVs, and all sorts of other things. Mostly entertainment kind of stuff. I think you might be able to rent like a bed, although there's not really any point to it anymore. The quality of furniture has really gone downhill since I was little. Furniture used to be made a lot more higher quality. Now it's just all kind of cheap crap. Go to IKEA and get something, a few $100, and you have yourself a whole house of furniture. Especially renters and stuff. I think that place is more aimed towards renters. In that if you rent something, like a house or a building, you wouldn't have to worry about when you moved out, because they would pretty much come over and pick up all your furniture for you. Because I believe they actually drop it off, install it, and pick it up as part of their fee. So that's a little bit of the history of this area here, at least from my perspective, knowing about it. We can kind of walk over here. We haven't really spent enough time yet. This McDonald's was a pretty big place for me when I was a kid. A lot of people don't know this, but I was actually homeschooled all the way up to high school. I ended up going to an actual real high school. But when we were homeschooled, it was nice. We only had one car a long time ago. And with that one car, my mom ended up having to drop off my dad every single day for work. So when me and my brother were real young, we'd have to wake up real early. There's a cat right here with a missing tail. A few cats over there, actually. We're gonna walk this way a little bit to give them some space. There's like several cats over there. You can listen to the chirping crickets while I talk a little bit more about the McDonald's. Several times a week, Mom would actually stop there on the way home and get us breakfast. Get the hotcakes with sausage. When I was younger, it was real cheap. I can't remember how much exactly it costed, but it was around $1. Man, there are a lot of cats right here. Another one. That's the light rail train. We kind of saw that, I think it was 2 weeks ago when I went to ASU. So it ends up all the way over here too. Yeah, let's walk in front of the T-Mobile here. Weird part of town is that there's a lot of motels here. These motels have been here for ages. They used to be for people that like wanted to come here and visit. Modern day, people treat them almost like apartment buildings, and they kind of live in them. I don't know their rank, like how many stars they are. I don't imagine them to be very high though, but I guess that's just me casting judgment. They look pretty bright, they look pretty clean. You can't really tell from the outside though. You have to kind of go inside for that. One thing I always remember is going past this motel up here. I don't know if you guys can really see it. The sign's not lit up. This motel up here. Just past Rawls Motel. I can never remember what the name of it is. Plainsman Motel has like a picture of this little like butler guy. He's kind of weird looking, like his head is about as round as his whole body is. Remember always seeing that as a kid when we drove by. I don't think you guys can see it right now, especially since it's not lit up. But I don't even know how most of these places stay in business anymore. It doesn't look like there are people actually in them. At least that have cars. I don't know. That one has kitchenettes. For long-term stays. It might see more business here during the winter time, but there's all sorts of other hotels and places to stay here other than one of these motels. Looks like there's a big bag of something next to this clothing and donations. Oh, it's a car. Stuff that doesn't fit into the container gets left around the side of it. Train's coming back. Alright, well, that's a little bit of my insight into this area here. Hopefully you guys liked the video this week. No, it's not the most interesting content, but it is close to 100 degrees outside right now. It's probably like 97 right now at night. Can't remember, there was a sign over there that said the temperature, but I can't see it at the moment. Well, hopefully you guys like this video, like this kind of stuff. So like, subscribe, have a good one. I'll see you guys next week for some more binaural recording sites. This is how we'll be your host, Dave. Have a good one.